The ebbs and flows of ownership. Here's some things that have recently happened in my business, which I just want to talk about because you might gather some information from this when you become an owner or actually step out to do your own thing, or maybe you're going through it right now. There are so many ups and downs to ownership of a business or realistically anything, but in this instance, we're talking about my business and potentially your business. There are so many ups and downs. 2 weeks ago, I landed the largest client in terms of volume, in terms of revenue, in terms of profit, margin potential that I've ever landed in my time in this business of brokerage, whether I was working at big brokerage or whether I'm out on my own. And I did it under my own business. So, of course, I'm riding the high of that. Things are really going my way. I have a bunch of prospects that I've been reaching out to who are now giving me responses. I've had really great calls. And it was like I'm riding the high of that momentum. And then something happens and it just like you go from riding the high to going back down low because something happened. And now I'm losing a customer based off of a promise that they made to a customer of theirs, which they did not inform me about. And only mentioned to me after the fact of it already not being met. Now, what I'm talking about is they promised a delivery time that is not legal nor possible, and then reached out to me after the fact when they've already said that this driver should be there at this time to ask me where he is. And I say, he's here. And they're like, well, why is he there? He's supposed to be here. And I was like, no, that's not even possible. He'll be there tonight and or tomorrow morning, as he should be, because that's what's legal. And because I just told them the law, basically, they looked at me as if I was not being a partner to them and getting the driver in motion who is legally not allowed to drive the distance that they wanted him to drive and the time frame that they required. And they didn't make me aware of this. And they only did it because they asked the driver as he was busy when he thought he would be there. And he just misspoke, and then they never thought to question it. So there's a lot of ebbs and flows that come with being in business. You know, you'll land a new customer one week, and then you'll lose an old customer the next week. And it's like, a lot of things had to go right for you to earn this customer, and a lot of things had to go right for you to earn the other customer. And then only one thing has to go wrong that is completely outside of your control. And it's all about how you react to it, is what I would say. And because of that, I'm going to lose a customer because there's nothing that I could do legally to help them. And I wasn't going to come in and like discount the entire thing or write it off to zero because we still did all the work. It's a cost to go from here to here in terms of fuel, in terms of what the truck costs, in terms of maintenance, everything. And just prepare for ebbs and flows in business. Okay. If you're in business and you go through ebbs and flows, just know that everybody goes through them. And if you're not in business and you think that it's all going to be perfect or you think it's all going to be terrible, it won't. It will feel like that in the moment. It'll feel like this is fantastic. This is the greatest choice I've ever made. And then you'll go through moments where you're like, this is absolutely terrible. Why the heck did I ever do this? And it'll go back and forth like that the entire time that you remain in business. This is not my first ebb and flow. This is just one that I wanted to speak about because I've started this channel and I'm trying to share everything that's unique to me, but it's really not unique in the grand scheme of things. So anybody who tells you that their business was a complete straight line up, they're lying to you. And anyone who tells you that it's only ever been good, it's also lying to you. But take care, guys. Have a good one.